live! Today is a glorious day because today is the end of Bonus EXP weekend. And once again, we survived Bonus EXP! Woo! At the beginning of every single Bonus EXP weekend, I always ask myself if I'm going to make it through the end of Bonus EXP weekend. Because there have been a lot of people in the history of RuneScape where have they kind of really died and stuff. Yeah, believe it or not, people have actually died during Bonus EXP weekends. I don't really know how the fuck you die during a Bonus EXP weekend, but people legitimately die. When I say die, I don't mean die on RuneScape, I mean in real life. People actually don't eat food, people actually don't hydrate or consume water or Powerade or any type of electric-like type drink, and they die! And they probably shit themselves a lot. And if you guys don't believe me, go on the glorious thing called the internet, or rather Google, and type in World of Warcraft deaths, RuneScape deaths, Diablo deaths, StarCraft deaths, and people should have died from playing too many video games, or rather, not leaving their chair. A lot of you guys wrote to me saying I was absolutely crazy for trying to do a 48-hour live stream. Well, you see, there's a thing called food, and food is my best friend. I love eating food. I love drinking water, and I love drinking Powerade. I kind of really don't like Gatorade. I kind of like Powerade, but still. I drink a lot of water, drink a lot of Powerade, drink a lot of caffeine, and also ate a lot of food, so I was actually pretty good. Out of my 48-hour attempting live stream, I managed to live stream for 30 hours and 30 minutes. So 30 hours and 30 minutes out of the 48-hour live stream, that was actually very successful. Lasted longer than I thought, not as long as I wanted to, but overall it was a great time. It was the second longest live stream that I've ever done, because last Bonus EXP weekend I was trying to do a 36-hour live stream. I did a 35-hour live stream, just shy of the 36 hours, but still. Oh yes, and then today I ended up streaming another 10 hours in 10 and a half hours, so for the total for the weekend I ended up streaming 41 hours. I ended the live stream at 30 hours and 30 minutes, then I restarted it Sunday today, and did 10 hours and 30 minutes of streaming. So for the entire weekend of Bonus EXP, I played 41 hours of RuneScape. That is probably most likely a video gamer's wet dream, to play their favorite video game for 41 hours straight. Maybe not straight, but to just play their favorite video game for 41 hours. Yeah, so what did we do? We did a lot of shit. This Bonus EXP weekend, I'm just shy of getting 120 attack. Really tried my hardest. We started at 79 million EXP, and we ended up to 97.6. We started at 5.5 million Invention EXP, and we managed to actually surprisingly get over close to about 10 million Invention EXP, which is almost halfway there to getting my max K back and having a gigantic party. Anyways, this weekend, we actually spent a lot of moolah. And, yeah, we also did a lot of shit. We went to Bandos the majority of the time. I'd say maybe 95% of Bandos. Did some Saradomin and did some Zami. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the drops now. Alrighty, so as you basically see on the screen, 40 hours. Actually, maybe like 36 hours of Bandos. 40 hours of bossing. We managed to make 93 million GP. That's quite a bit of moolah, considering before Invention came out, Bandos chest bodies were actually only worth about, let's say, 1.1 mil, and tacits were probably worth about maybe 900k. BCPs are now about 5 mil, tacits are about 2.5, 2.7. Yeah, it's kind of like the old RuneScape if you really think about it, and they're going to be as high as that until, well... people get a shit ton more tacits in BCP, or Invention kind of really goes bye-bye. The reason why they're so high, if you guys don't really understand what's going on, is you can augment weapons and gear. If you have no clue what augment means, it basically means that you can attach a spongy-looking device to a piece of armor, and then you upgrade it to level 10, which requires about maybe 3-4 hours of doing combat, and then you can dismantle the weapon, or rather the armor. And once you dismantle the armor goes bye-bye. But you gain 540,000 Invention EXP, which is what I did to Gano leggings. And those things have actually been working out fairly fucking well, to be perfectly honest. Not as good as Bandos Tacits, but then again, I don't want to kind of really waste 2.7 mil. I'd rather waste 1 mil and an augmenter. Anyways, as you basically are seeing on the screen, selling all my shit. It was actually pretty incredible, because before Bonus EXP Weekend, I actually made, if you guys watched the previous video that I uploaded, I ended up making 320 something, I'd say. Let me see the correct number. Ah, there it is. 328 overloads. It cost me 50 mil. And my cash stack went from like 280 down to 2 something. And I actually made back all my money plus profit. So, surprisingly, doing Invention actually makes you money. Because whether you do bossing, whether you do Slayer with Invention, it actually makes you money. Not to mention I spent like maybe, I want to say 15 mil on divine charges. So, basically, when you attach your spongy-looking device to a chaotic weapon, you no longer have to recharge your chaotic weapon at all. Yes, it's glorious. However, the weapon can never be traded, can never be anything. So if you attach an augmenter to a nauseous longbow, that weapon can never be traded ever again, unless you die with the weapon, and then the person gets the weapon. So if you attach an augmenter to a nauseous longbow and then you want to sell it someday, you have to die in the wild and maybe use a friend to get the weapon and trade it back to you. Or you can, you know, have a second account do it. There's ways around it, to be perfectly honest. But, anyways, so I ended up probably spending close to about maybe 70 mil in the past, like, couple days. And as you're basically seeing on the screen, I actually made it all back, which is fucking awesome. I think my cash stack at the end was like 240 million GP. So, provenly, on RuneScape, Invention actually makes you money. To be perfectly honest, if you do bossing. Bandos is a great way to make money. I don't know if I was fucking lucky or if, you know, if the game just like giving me free moolah. But I ended up getting 7 BCPs. That's fucking incredible. Yep, this weekend was absolutely awesome. I made back all my money that I spent. And I actually have some profit to really show for it. Sometimes it's the other way around at God Wars Dungeon. Oh well. Alrighty then, so pros for this bonus EXP weekend. Once, we gained 26 million total EXP. That's a pro. We are a ball hair away from maybe 120 attack. Maybe not a ball hair, maybe like a long, hippie, you know, hair away from 120 attack. We also got a shit ton of Invention EXP. And we also made a lot of moolah and also made profit. What are some cons? Cons is we did not get 120 attack, and we did not get 99 Invention. However, there's a time and place for everything, and that time and place is not today. It is in the future. I will be grinding 120 attack, so the next probably maybe couple live streams is going to be attack training. And, yep, we'll definitely take it from there. Otherwise, I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming on this live stream. For all of you guys that subscribed to me on Twitch, donated, thank you guys so much for the support. It really does help me out tremendously. And I'll be seeing you guys maybe tomorrow for a new live stream. If not tomorrow, then definitely Tuesday. Otherwise, take it easy. Let me know in some nasty dirty comments what you guys got for bonus EXP weekend. And I'll see you guys then. Bye.